Well, today, as you know, our longer-term forecast in the S&P has been since April that the S&P was going to decline back down to 3730 or lower by the first quarter of 2023. And as of today, the S&P has completed that forecast with today's decline to 3730 and lower. We do believe, even though it's already been completed, we do believe that 3730 is going to be tested again in the original time period, which is the first quarter of 2023. So while we're testing it now and it's been completed early, relatively speaking, we think we're going to see more of 3730 in the first quarter of 2023. Shorter term, Ben, a daily close today below 3745 keeps the S&P in a much weaker position with lower prices likely. And a close today above 3745 for people that are watching the kind of daily and intraday stuff that we do, closing above 3745 today. And we're not forecasting it will, but if it does close above 3745, we believe that's a better position, more constructive coming into Monday or Tuesday of next week. We also really short term believe that today will test, we're almost there now, 3731 or slightly higher in the first half of the day. A lot of our forecasts are related to time and time periods. I invite your guests to come watch what we do and see if that's useful to them.
Well, I can tell you, David, your forecasts have been spot on. I just want to pull a couple charts here and point out that we're still holding up above the June lows and right at this 37.28 level, down 1% below the 200-day moving average. So obviously the June lows are going to be watched very closely. Should we get below 3,700 here? I also just want to point out in terms of this discussion, kind of tying it together, crude oil and the energies oftentimes track each other very closely. We saw the ES coming off the January highs. Crude still a little bit late to the party in terms of some of the bearish momentum we've seen here recently, but a reflection of, again, some of these concerns. So, David, always a pleasure to have you on the show and appreciate you sharing part of your Friday morning with us here on the TD Ameritrade Network. We'll keep an eye on these levels and look forward to having you back.